Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Trojans will kick it away first. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bruins offense will go on the attack first. The Trojans dominated this matchup last year and took home the victory bell in a blowout.
Yeah, and they were just having fun during that blowout of their cross-city rival last year. David, you could just see it on the faces of the Trojan players having fun pummeling UCLA last season.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, as a player in rivalry games, you also don't remember how much fun they had. All the celebrations, you remember all of that every day of the year, and you're coming back and you're trying to change that and do a little celebrating yourself.
Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push.
Going over the top. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're
touchdown UCLA! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. In the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position,
right, defense, let's step up. Let's end this game early.
Get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Nice
he had this
defense.
offense moving up
Great run
and down
reads.
the field and finding
Great
the end
field.
zone. And you know he's
It's gonna be a
excited
pass
to take
play
on this
right
defense
here.
today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football
Got inside
game,
leverage.
they're not
Congo
going
was
to
good.
do
Get
what
your
happened
thoughts
last
this
year.
year.
Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart.
Coverage, I like it. I like it.
Look for some
No press.
change-ups and
Let's go
some
DB.
curveballs
All right,
for this defense.
linebacker blitz.
Ball's at the 27.
Inside.
This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Blunt. Oh, they're after him.
Back out. Nice PK.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a
That
turnover.
block right there.
Looking for more room.
Nice
He's
block.
at the 40.
Can't catch me, fat
At
boy.
the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete,
wide open.
That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it.
Predictable play by computer.
In college
goal
football,
line
you see this a
quarterback
ton
sneak.
now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game.
Stop
Get a
every
few
time.
yards,
Well, I don't
get your
know if
offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Looking from TCU.
Doing that dumb shit.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
We whooping that. Almost got
He's
through.
brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Looking for that curl.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one, registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
It's a seam wide open.
Got the best receiving core
Touchdown, UCLA.
in the country.
He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Goodbye, USC.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Game over.
Yeah, this joint's over. Go ahead.
I imagine he's
USC
going to get
fans
an
just leave
earful
the
on the
stadium.
sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Back to pass, it's Blunt. Fires to the wideout.
Give me that. We balling.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Nestor.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's
He's about to
really,
throw a
really
fade.
good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Watch the safeties. You got 2 safeties on top.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Rock.
With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
Man, that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this
Isn't it
world
big,
where it's
man?
pass happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's led to 3,000 yards now.
And that's a lot when you consider some of the injury issues they've had up front throughout his career. It doesn't matter. This guy still finds ways to make positive things happen. 3,000 yards, that's a lot for a running back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with...
Was my red shirt in the final game of the season? No. Okay, cool.
And those centers owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not
Quiet
even
out
through
here.
the first quarter yet.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw. It's Blunt. Bringing the heat.
Hey,
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
get a blitz.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
I don't care about a safety or the corner.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And he eluded the defense.
What is the difficulty?
Get all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Blunt. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move.
He got that.
It in the middle, it's Beal. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Trojans will snap it on first and 10. Back to throw, it's Blunt. A little release to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment. But the game also means so much as well, and that's why there's this heightened sense of electricity and energy every time these two teams play.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical third down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll send out the kicker here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, you know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running behind that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Blunt. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're close enough for a makeable few. But they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
UCLA will go back to work on offense.
Come on, pass interference.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Absolutely perfect. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication.
He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Blunt. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, and cut into this lead.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
Good jump there.
It's Beal. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Under fire. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely center cut. It's our force to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 17 to SMU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 15. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, UCLA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
We got a tie.
Bro, it's a pick.
Here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Blunt. Unloads it left. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job.
Turning it on! And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time. Made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense putting points on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
56, USC 16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The give to the left. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage. A rather anticlimactic end to the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Looking from TCU. Rivalry week.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
That's caught. It's Beal. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, he was offsides.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, it's Winston. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Bruins stretch out that lead, and they look like a team ready to ring the victory bell.
I think momentum's a real thing when UCLA and USC play each other, but that Bruins touchdown here in the second half, it's giving them a lot of life, David.
Yeah, and it's getting them excited, the fans excited. They know what this rivalry means. They know what a win will mean, and they know they can ring that victory bell.
And the returner is stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Winston. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They go to the ground. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yard.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bruins. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
USC 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Gives it on the option.
Get blocked up
Jukes his way
perfect.
for more. Punches
That's him
ahead. They'll
hunger.
give him a
Stand
yard
up
to
to
the
it.
13.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover,
If you knew that
but
shit was
tackle
going,
backs.
we don't press nobody.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Blunt.
That's on
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Touchdown USC! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the run, it's Winston. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come. This one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He'll do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bruins are on the move. They try to pop a run on the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
Breaks into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Wide open downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds. And this season, it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes down USC.